Okay, man, Twitter is nuts. Like, I'm not even joking at this point. Some of the people on this website have left me pondering in my room for ages. Why do these people exist? I'm just sat there in pain. It pains my soul to know these people exist, but whatever. Today we're gonna be looking at 4 different posts. I was gonna do 6, but I might need to save the last 2 for later. They're really long, they're like videos, but I only have like a limited capacity of brain cells, and if I hit 0, like this channel just falls under, right? So we gotta stay at a normal amount, right? But don't you guys worry, these 4 posts are more than enough to make you facepalm multiple times. So our first post comes from a guy who says, I'm 26 years old, and I personally think that if I were to date a 21-year-old, I should go to jail. Now keep in mind, this post has 70,000 likes, and most of the replies agree with this guy, which genuinely baffles me because why are there so many people this dumb? Like, the 13-year-old girls on Twitter just want to cry about everything, dude. Like, do your homework, god dang it, or watch my videos instead. At least you'll learn how not to be an idiot, because apparently that's a valuable skill in 2020. Now, if you didn't happen to understand, he's implying that 26-year-olds who date 21-year-olds are predators and potentially PPs. Now listen up, fella, I don't know if you're low IQ, where you dropped on your head as a baby. Did you spend a couple hours on Twitter and get brainwashed? Did you shove your head into a washing machine? Regardless of option A, B, C, or D, I think it's safe to say that this opinion makes no sense at all. First off, let's just break it down. The reason 20-year-olds are not allowed to date 13-year-olds is because 13-year-olds do not have like a fully developed brain. They can't make important decisions by themselves. Pretty much, they're not mature enough to consent. Hence the phrase, kids cannot consent. If you freak a minor, by default, it is the R word because they cannot consent. Meanwhile, the adult can consent and is fully aware of what they're doing. Now, this is the reason if a 20-year-old tries to frick a 13-year-old, they go to jail for being a PP. Now, if we try to apply this logic to this statement, it really doesn't apply at all because both are above the age of 20, so both individuals are adults, and therefore they can do anything they want, consensually of course. It really blows my mind how you thought that this was actually a right statement, and 70,000 other people also thought that this was correct. Like, what? Now this is one of the top replies, and it says, adult men shouldn't date college students. You mean adult men shouldn't date adult women? Because last I checked, like, college students who are 21 are definitely, I mean, they're about to graduate at that, if you start at like 17 or whatever, so they're definitely adults. And like, if you're above 18, you're an adult, right? According to law, if you're above 18, you're an adult, right? I mean, it differs in different countries, but they only make it lower. Nobody really makes it higher. So pretty much 26 and 21 is like a 5-year age gap, and it's above the age of 18, so it's not really creepy. It's just a personal preference and a choice, right? You shouldn't really shame people for that. So what I've kind of noticed is pretty much whenever something goes viral on Twitter, it's only one group doing this. Like, this only happens because a large, very narrow-minded group likes and retweets the hell out of something, leaving like no room for comment from anybody else because they flood the replies. Like, this could be a group of men, a group of women, like a group of K-pop stans, like a group of people who think X or Y. People who pretty much just can't see the other side, you know, they're in like this massive bubble, if you will. They only look at like their problems and stuff. And obviously Twitter really enjoys promoting this sort of echo chamber, and we normal people, we end up seeing these extremely stupid takes on our timeline, like this one. Y'all are always trying to hold women accountable. The internalized misogyny. My gosh. I think when you hold someone accountable, it means making them take responsibility for what they did. It doesn't really matter if they're male or female. Like, how is this internalized misogyny? Like, you Twitter people have destroyed this word so bad. Like, how is anybody supposed to take this seriously now? Honestly, guys, y'all are always trying to point out my mistakes. Like, the internalized misogyny, man. My wife literally punched me and I called the police. The internalized misogyny. Now, moving on to the next post, here we've got a girl saying, I ain't getting no DNA test on my child when I have one, and if the man I'm with asks for one, I hope he does early enough so I can get it aborted. What is wrong with you? Jeepers, like, why don't you want to get a DNA test? Like, I don't know, I'm curious now. Like, is that his baby? baby, like he's gotta be sure, right? Like, sure that you haven't cheated on him. And the fact that if he just asked this simple question, just a passing thought, like he read a story online, like about a female cheating on a male or whatever, he got scared, whatever, and he said, hey, I love you, but you know, just so I'm sure that you love me back, can we just get a DNA test for our child, you know? And you would get it aborted. What the fuck? Honestly, at this point, I'm like 100% sure you cheated, because dang, that is not only defensive, that is insane. Like, that is straight up what a psychopath does. That's like a teacher asking you if you cheated on a test and you punch his daughter. Like, what the fuck? That is not an appropriate reaction. Okay, moving on to the absolute zinger of this episode. Like, we've seen some stupid takes this video, like some garbage takes, some low IQ BS, but this one takes the cake by far. Men, if a woman accuses you of R-word, even if you didn't do it, you shut up and accept the charges. Women have been systematically oppressed for years, and you giving up some years of your freedom doesn't compare to the oppression they've been through. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Like, if you get falsely accused of the R-word, even if you didn't do it, you shut up and accept the charges. I'm lightheaded. What am I reading? What the actual heck am I reading? Like, how does the oppression of women over the years have anything to do with this particular case of false accusations? Like, and god dang, like, you seem like the type of person to actually falsely accuse someone, because you think that the man should shut up and serve the 15-year sentence to life imprisonment. I don't know how long it is, but god dang. Like, just the other day, I was recommended a video where it said that a guy had been in jail for 14 years, and then the girl says I actually lied 14 years later, and this guy starts crying or something. This actually happens. It's disgusting. And you somehow justify that by saying that women were oppressed for years. Like, get your brain checked. Holy mother of God. Like, dang. This is the stupidest take of 2020 by far. Like, I don't think I can think of one worse, despite the theme of my channel. Like, congrats, you got the medal, you got the trophy. I officially declare this the most poopy, garbage, stupid, dumbhead, entitled, damaging take I've ever seen. How do you type this out? Like, even if you didn't do it, you shut up and accept the charges. What is wrong with you? I'm done. Anyways, fellas, I think that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you still have your brain cells intact. I don't know, man. Smash like, subscribe, hit the bell if you enjoy these videos. You don't want to miss out. A lot of you guys tweet me, like, make this video, but I've made it the previous day, so clearly you guys aren't getting notified. So just hit the bell and check the channel like every day. You know how much I upload. Thank you to my channel members as always. I'm going back to college now, so this is really gonna help out. Special thanks to Corey as well for choosing the mushroom tier, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. You're a real G if you made it to the end. Comment poo-poo dumbhead. Bye.